Thank you.
Right.
Doris.
Sure. So I'm Doris Sadik. I'm an assistant professor in the Computer Science and Electrical Engineering department here at Stanford. I'm also the co-director of the AI Safety Center, and I'm also affiliated with High Human-Centered AI. So my research is at the intersection of robotics and human-robot interaction, thinking about design of algorithms for autonomous systems that safely and reliably can interact with people.
Perfect. And Doris, as a follow-up, I know you have sort of an interesting path to the research that you're currently doing. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, of course. So at the beginning of my PhD, when I started thinking about what to do, I was looking at robotics and formal methods. So I really wanted to work at the intersection of these two fields, where formal methods is this field where you're looking at giving correctness guarantees for autonomous systems. And the goal of my PhD thesis was to give guarantees for autonomous cars. The autonomous cars were becoming a thing at that time, and I really wanted to be able to give provably correct guarantees for these systems. And soon I realized one of the biggest problems with autonomous cars when you're trying to give guarantees about them is just dealing with humans. There are all these human-driven cars around us. And if you don't have good models of them, or if you have made-up models of them, then we can give some sort of guarantees. But it's important what sort of models we are picking and how we are deciding, like, what are the humans around us are doing. So I do think this area of human-robot interaction is really interesting, and that's how I got into it and how I started thinking about interaction and the fact that autonomous systems, robots, are coming into our everyday lives, and we need to think about that interaction and the fact that there are humans around us, and we should model them in a way that's useful for our autonomous systems and robots.
Fantastic. So you touched on there one of the big challenges for roboticists today. What are some of the other challenges for roboticists?
Yeah, so I think it's a very good time for robotics. I think there are a lot of interesting opportunities and interesting challenges in robotics. So one of the biggest ones is, I think, dealing with humans and dealing with uncertain environments. I think in addition to that, we have a few other challenges, things like generalizability and how we can think about like combining model-based and data-driven techniques and how we should go about that for solving really difficult robotics problems. And then going back to uncertainty, I think another difficult problem is thinking about giving guarantees and safety and how we can plan like under uncertainty and how we can give probably correct guarantees and going back to the safety problem, how can we give guarantees for our autonomous system?
Please subscribe the channel for more videos.